Hi guys, my name is Reema Chitalia and I am the founder of EduFit. This is the last video of our 5-part series, and in this video we are going to talk about the intangible factors that nobody asks you to consider while choosing a college in the United States of America. So let's get started. There are 5 intangible factors. The number 1 intangible factor is, where do students live? If you are somebody who's not an adult by the time they get to school, or you're somebody who's moving away from the home for their very first time, this is a very important factor. Where do most of the kids live? Do they live on campus? Do they live off campus? If they live on campus, what is the housing arrangement like? Do they live on dormitories or they have a special housing arrangement? How many people are there as a part of your room? What is the gender ratio in a particular room? Is it a co-ed dorm? Is it a non-co-ed dorm? These are factors that are extremely important before you choose which university you want to go into or what kind of a dorm that you're looking at. Second intangible factor is the campus social life. What is the campus social life like? Is the campus always thriving with extracurricular activities? Are there festivals, debates, concerts happening all the time in the campus? If that's the case and you're looking for something where something's always going on, then you're looking for these kind of colleges. If you're somebody who is more on the quieter side, likes to absorb in the nature and chill and relax by themselves, then you should make sure that the campus social life, even if it's not that happening, you're good to go. The third intangible factor is the intellectual level of the class. It's very important that the intellectual level of a certain class matches yours. If you consider yourself to be a smart student and most students at your class are not as smart as you think you are, you might find yourself not being challenged enough, and that's not something that you want. If you find yourself in a class which is way smarter than you are, you might end up with a feeling that I am not adequate. Either case or either extremes doesn't make sense, and it makes sense to choose where you match intellectually. The fourth most important factor that you should consider is, what do students do generally outside of their classroom hours? Even if your campus offers a ton of activities, how active are students? Are there particular clubs that they are part of? How prevalent are those clubs? How often those clubs meet? How do students spend time? Do they spend a time in an activity that you like? For example, you are an avid hiker and your college does not have a hiking club, it's going to be a bad idea. Or if you end up going to a flat land with no mountains, terrible idea. So make sure your interests align. The last but the least and the most important factor is, how often or how easily can you get help if you need it? Some colleges are so big that even to get to the professor, it's going to take you a very long time. And some colleges are so accessible that a few professors might be available at your beck and call. If you're somebody who's been heavily dependent on other people so far, or have lived a life like that and believe to live in a more sheltered kind of an environment, you should go for a college where people are more accessible. If you're somebody who's a go-getter and wants to get everything by yourself, who can't figure a way out, then you can go to a bigger college. Make sure these intangible factors are something that you keep in mind before choosing for a college. Alright, this is Reema signing off, and please like, share and subscribe, and bye.